Welcome back, people, and the purpose of this video is to show you Andy Johns' follow-up to last month's really nice Monty's Honey Run. This time the game is called Monty Mole and the Temple of the Lost Souls, and basically you've got to help Monty escape the Temple of the Lost Souls by collecting relics and keys and finding your way out of the place, etc. Now, it will be followed by a Q&A with Andy. He was kind enough to answer some questions via email with me yesterday. Now, I haven't done anything technologically whizzy with it. Couldn't work out how to do anything like that. So all I've done is I have just basically screen recorded me scrolling through the email conversation. And if you want to read that without sort of going through the nuts and bolts of the video review, etc., then just go to about 6 minutes 33 in the video, and that's where the Q&A with Andy will start. Now, Monty Mole and the Temple of the Lost Souls is quite different from Honey Run. That was more a traditional sort of Monty Mole style game. This one takes him and plonks him firmly in a sort of Middle Eastern desert sort of themed Egyptian setting, etc. And straight off the bat, I'm going to sort of say that it really is quite a difficult game. You wouldn't want it too easy. It's got to have a bit of a challenge. But when you're me, you will know how bad I am at playing games, and as you just saw there, I died spectacularly well. Now, it's really nicely designed. Everything is very well thought out. Andy's put a lot of effort into this, and as you can see, it looks like a Monty Mole game. The character is brilliant. The animation and design of the enemies is really good. The scorpions and snakes are a pain in the arse, though. I'll say, well, scorpions are supposed to be pains anyway, aren't they, I suppose? That's what they exist for. But as you can see, if you did check out Monty's Honey Run, this is quite a bold move to make a completely different game. It shows a sort of growth of confidence in Andy's programming skills, etc. And you know, he could have just made another game of the same vein, really, as Honey Run. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But he's gone and he's tried to do something different, and he's delivered something different, and it works really well. Now, I urge you to check the game out. I'll link to Andy's Dropbox where you can download it from in the description box below the video, so that you can try it out for yourselves. Now, as you can see, I'm not doing a spectacular job straight off the bat here in showing you too much of the game, on account of I keep on dying. But I did get slightly better in the game, and I managed to get a bit further in and show you some more of the level design, etc. So hopefully you can get a good taste and a feel for what the game is about. Now, I keep on saying about every time I review a homebrew game, let's champion these people, let's encourage them, let's get them continuing to sort of develop things for us so that we can play them, because, you know, we're the ones at the end of the day that they're doing this for. And there are other projects that Andy has in development, and, you know, can't wait to see them. Based on the first two, Honey Run and Temple of Lost Souls, I think we've got some good times ahead of us. You know, this is a really fun game to play. Like I said, it is difficult. Now, in the Honey Run video, I did mention that perhaps the only thing I could find fault with in it was its lack of sound. Now, Andy acknowledges that. That's to do with the put my teeth in first. That's more to do with the utility that it's created with than any lack of prowess on Andy's part. So, and the same thing applies to Temple of the Lost Souls. So it's not really a criticism. It's just something that you know, the programming package, you know, it leaves him a little bit hamstrung with. You can't actually sort of add any sort of music to it. But what spot effects there are good. I would also say, yes, it's more difficult than Honey Run, and the collision detection in it is quite unforgiving, really. It's spot on. You only have to sort of like be in the same sort of square as one of the baddies, and you will die. Now, it's not a game breaker by any means. I've just mentioned it, the fact that, you know, it's got a considerable challenge, this game has, and That's one of the reasons why. But it doesn't detract from the game at all. In fact, it's probably, it's down to my lack of game playing skills as opposed to anything in the game itself that put me at fault there. And you just saw evidence of it there just with that the way that block dropped. And I ran into the spikes just then. So the question is, should you download Monty Mole and the Temple of Lost Souls? Well, yeah, you should, especially if you like homebrew games. You should find a way, either through all the various ZX Spectrum groups, Spectrum Forever, ZX Spectrum, that it's been posted into, to make it known to Andy, if you like the game, that you do like it. Because, like I said, it's important that people know that their work is appreciated, etc., and that we want them to continue, because otherwise, if there's no incentive for them to continue, they just simply won't. It's human nature, really, isn't it? So anyway, that's the end of this little brief play section of Monty Mole and the Temple of Lost Souls. We're going to move on very, very quickly, very, very shortly, to the Q&A that he graciously took part in with me yesterday. Please, everyone, show Andy your appreciation of his efforts in bringing this and Honey Run to us. And let him know that we're all looking forward to whatever he's got in the pipeline next. Anyway, here comes the very, very badly added by me email recorded screen questions and answer. Thanks ever so much for watching the video. If you liked it, please let me know. If you want to subscribe to the channel, please do. It'd be great to see you. It'd be great to get involved in some conversations, discussions, and whatever with you. Take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic weekend, and goodbye.